Hi. Rough times, COVID times. Some people are actually unfortunate enough to get sick and end up in the hospital. And what I was hoping to do is to record a short video, maybe a couple of videos, to give you some exercises to help you restore your lungs. One of the things that COVID does is that it reduces the functionality of your lungs by making pieces of your lungs fibrous and not effective in processing the oxygen exchange between the air you breathe in and the hemoglobin molecules. So if some of the lungs are actually bits of almost like scar tissue, the exchange cannot take place there. So what we're going to try to do is to get some fresh blood going in there and to stretch out and massage the damaged tissues so they can recover quicker. This has been proven to work with quite a few of the people who study with me and who try this exercise. The recovery process is much quicker. We're going to do two parts. Part one is for people who struggle to do the more aggressive exercises that are going to be in the second video. So let's move on. So number one, we're going to work on natural breathing. Natural means if the volume of the lungs decreases, we're going to exhale, and when we expand the volume of the lungs, we're going to inhale. So the movement, the mechanical movement, is actually going to help with breathing as opposed to hinder. For example, if you try to close your lungs and breathe in, it feels a bit awkward, but when you close your lungs and exhale, that feels better. Just like inhaling with the lungs opening up is also more comfortable. We're going to work with that. The concept for this exercise, if you can, is breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you cannot breathe in through your nose because it is stuffed for some reason, do the best you can and take something in through your nose and a lot of stuff from your mouth. But the goal is in through the nose and out through the mouth. So first exercise, we also need to strengthen, before we go for the first exercise, we also need to strengthen some of the muscles that we use for breathing, in particular the muscles in the back. So it's this sort of stuff we're going to work with. We're also going to work on increasing the mobility of the shoulders. If the diaphragm is not working well enough to pull the lungs in, to pull the air into the lungs, we're going to use the shoulders to pump a bit of air in. You will sometimes cough when doing this. This is okay. In fact, this is a good thing. Coughing helps you to clear your lungs of all sorts of stuff that is accumulated in there. And in fact, there isn't really another way for the stuff to come out of your lungs other than by you coughing it up and then spitting it out. So first exercise, very gentle, very easy stuff. We're gonna, you can do it sitting down, you can do it reclining in your bed if you're still in the hospital. So it's and then you start slowing down the speed to be whatever you want it to be for you at this moment and how you feel in this moment. Sometimes you may need to do it, and sometimes very, very simple and basic stuff. Listen to your body, do what it's asking for. Try not to go against your body. There may be a little bit of discomfort with this, but it's a workout. You're meant to put some effort in. So and rotate shoulders in both directions. You do this maybe between 5 and 10 times, whatever is comfortable for you in the moment. Next exercise. Here the trick is to play with your mind. We're going to do the inhalation from the nose, and the exhalation is going to occur without you thinking about it. So you're just thinking about inhaling. And you do inhalation when you close your fists. I'm not saying clench your fists, I'm saying just close it gently. So it looks like but we're going to do it a bit quicker. Shoulders are relaxed, no tension anywhere. Arms are not here, so I'm not tensing this up. So we're just doing. Good. In the beginning, you will try to, well, you will almost have to remember the exhalation as well. So it's. But then when you do this enough, you forget about the exhalation. It just occurs. One of the things we do in Systema to make our body function more efficiently is we learn to combine breathing and movement. And this is the thing. Eventually, you will find different movement. It could be anything from you rubbing your fingers to you jogging or riding a bike or slicing carrots. You will learn to combine it inadvertently, almost accidentally, and it will make you more efficient in everything that you do and healthier as well. So, this is all relatively rapid stuff. We're going to move on to something a bit slower. We're going to open up our lungs and inhale. And then exhale. Here, try not to put tension into your delts. Work on bringing your shoulder blades closer together, and the arms don't go out very far. So it's between 5 and 10, 6 or 7 is a good number. Work with that. As you start becoming more and more ready, we're going to go for the slightly more aggressive version of this. When I say aggressive, I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean, we're going to challenge our lungs and our muscles and our tendons a bit more. So it's going to be not here, but rather there. And you feel the stretch in your pecs and the shoulder blades almost touch. If you do this 5-6 reps with a good rest in the end, we're ready for the next one. And the next one is a little bit more challenging when we lift the arms up. So instead of doing, we do this. Between 5 and 10 times. 7 is a lovely number. One of the things that are required for our body to function smoothly is for the fluids to circulate through the body. We have 3 main fluids we think about. It's blood, lymph, and cerebrospinal fluid. Yes, we have gall that the gallbladder secretes, and we have spit, and we have adrenaline that gets squirted, and we have urine, and all that stuff works a little bit differently. The circulation in the body of the blood, the lymph, and the cerebrospinal fluid is something we don't consciously control, but we can learn to. Anyway, the blood is pumped by a pump and by the muscle movement. But the lymph is only moved around when the body moves. So it carries a lot of stuff that we need to heal, to clean up, and to get rid of the nasty things in the cells. But the lymph, if you lay in your bed, doesn't circulate very well at all. Hence, the movement like this. Not only do we get the lungs working, we get the lymph flowing as well. So this is probably enough for the first section of the easy exercises. The more challenging stuff where you lay down on the floor and you do the lifts like this, we can save this for another video. But to sum things up, the easy stuff is with your attention on the inhalation, and the exhalation just occurs. The easy stuff is rotating your shoulders forward. and backward. At the speed which is comfortable for you now. Not in a few seconds, it's likely to change and you should adjust your speed. And the two slightly more aggressive exercises where you go here and here. This is it for now. Stay tuned for the second video. Thank you for watching. I wish you good health. We can make our recovery faster. And it is not all just the pills and the oxygen therapy. There are things you can and you should do for yourself and take some control back for you. Thank you for watching. Peace.